4 in the morning. Do you know where your kids are? I tell you, your children are not here at the EV charging stations, because it looks like I'm going to be the only one here, as long as there's no tree branches from the hurricanes still. No, we're good. We're good. Welcome, everybody, to another EV adventure. It's an EV adventure like no other. So my plan today is to test out the new firmware update on the Ccs1 to chademo adapter by Electway / 6 EV, and see how it works with their. What's going to make this amazing is, see these pumps, these chargers, they're lit up. Every gas station around here, there's no power. There's no electricity nowhere. All the buildings are shut down, and the gas stations down the road and stuff that may have like generators running, they're actually out of fuel. But the like 7-Eleven stuff, like they have no power. There's no electricity, so they can't pump gas. They can't do anything. But because I drive an electric car, I know you may say, yes, those of you that drive gas cars go, wait a second. If there's no electricity at the gas station to do the pumps, how are you charging your car with an electric charger? Because that uses electricity too. You would not be wrong. The only difference is these are Electrify America at this Walmart parking lot. Behind this massive wall is a stack full of converters, inverters, and cases filled with gigantic batteries, actually, that store energy from solar panels from far down the road. This is a totally different grid system than what buildings and stuff around here use. So we don't rely on the grid. It's a whole new grid. It's a whole new millennia. And we can charge our cars even with power outages a lot of times. Not all the times, but a lot of the times. My trunk has seen better days. I had to use the car cover to protect the old Nissan Leaf from the dreaded hurricane, and it did a pretty good job. Got it on Amazon for like $30. Great deal. Come here, you. So I do have the brand new software installed, fresh from my computer, and let's see what kind of speeds we can get when there's no electricity in none of the buildings around, unless they have generators like that one. I shall plug in first. It is connecting like it should. Let me go hit this button. I don't like to wait. Sometimes I like to just press the continue button right away. Let's get this thing working. Dun, dun, dun. It's flashing. Please connect. I don't want to brick it with a new software update. Let's do it. I heard clicks in the machine. Lights on the dash. Mosquitoes. There we go. We are charging. Let's let that thing ramp up while I talk to you for a second or more. It was a heck of a few days. Our first week in our brand new travel trailer, get another hurricane. And it withstood it very, very well. Actually, you can hear the wind outside. You can hear the driving rain, the 20 inches of rain, as somebody over here just told me when I was stopping to get my coffee. Said we got 20 inches of rain yesterday. I go, 20 inches? That's crazy. We normally get that in a 4 o'clock in the afternoon thunderstorm here in Florida. You know, tropical weather every day during the summer. But so, you know, got 20 inches of rain. Lots of mosquitoes out buzzing around now. But yeah, so fell asleep, went to sleep, woke up this morning, and the mosquitoes trying to suck blood out of my screen of my phone. Stupid mosquitoes. But I didn't feel anything. Before bed, you heard it. You heard the driving rain. You heard the wind, the craziness. Every once in a while you hear stuff smashing against the RV, you know, flying debris and stuff like that. But all in all, rocking wise, for a small, an 18-foot trailer, the rocking and everything, it didn't happen. 100-mile-an-hour winds, that thing didn't budge. You ever want a trailer? LIV is the name, is the company. Make some pretty damn good trailers, I have to say. As for the software update, the speeds are starting to climb. They're going. Let's see how high we get it going. I'm already at 50%, so I don't expect too high of speeds. But it's doing pretty good. 71, 72, 73. Are we going to see 70? If we see 74, we're going to see 75. We got 75. We got 76. Ooh, nice speeds. Is it going to stay at 76? It looks that way. That's as high as I've ever gotten. Man, the software update kicked it. Nice. Things have been pretty good lately. I mean, not that, I mean, we just had 2 hurricanes, so that isn't good. But getting the software update and making sure that things like that happen, it just makes disaster. It just shines a little bit of light on a pretty horrific disaster. Anyway, I want to thank everybody that has been supporting me so far on the GoFundMe and on the PayPal. I appreciate it. We're up to $355, I believe, in total so far. I got to go back and look at the GoFundMe and see. And I have $100 and something dollars on the PayPal. So getting there. I got enough now to make it, you know, pretty much to California, maybe. So almost enough to get there. At least enough for probably 50 to 60 charges. And it's like, I got it routed on Better Route Planner, 67 charges between Florida and California. You know, it wouldn't take that many actually, but I put more chargers in less time, so I can just, I want to try and hit as many chargers as I can. So the funds are really going to go to help do that. And we'll just have to see how it turns out. I still got like 27 days until we depart, or until I depart. And if so, there's still a chance I possibly could do the entire round trip, the 6,000 miles. It's up to you guys. I mean, I hate to say that, but I'm relying on you guys. I want to get this thing working everywhere. Just like the company Sixpence EV and Electway is putting out the software updates. The more chargers I can get, the more firmware they can get to make sure this thing just flat out always works, which so far it actually has. But I am getting faster speeds now. I mean, I probably could have got higher 70s, you know, I'd say higher, you know, 77, 78 if I would have started charging at a lower level instead of 50%. I'm sorry I'm moving around. There's a lot of mosquitoes out because of the agua around. But I want to thank everybody that's been supporting me. Even if I don't reach that top tier goal to try and, you know, for the entire 6,000 miles that I planned, whatever I've collected, I'm going to take that money and I may not be able to be gone for 11 days. I may not generate enough revenue to test out 100 and something chargers across the country. I may only get enough to do 60 chargers or something. I may only be able to do a 6-day trip. But no matter what, I'm going to get out there and test it. The main reason I'm doing this, it's because of this. It's because of this baby. Thing right there is going to save a lot of people from having to trade in their cars and go invest in a new vehicle. When the car you have already, you know, the Nissan, Mitsubishi, whatever you have that has chademo, is a perfectly good car. It's got years and years and years and years of service to take you around anywhere you need to go. No reason to get rid of it and start a whole new bunch of car payments when you could just spend $700 or $800. Not exactly sure what this adapter is. I think it's between $700 and $800. You got to go to the website and check, which will be in the description below. Yeah, but for like $800, you're saving $20,000, you know, because are you really going to get that much to trade in on your Leaf? I know I tried and I couldn't get enough to justify it. The cost of one of those things, I'm telling you, these things are a lifesaver, and I'm going to prove it. There's those naysayers out there. Oh, you're just asking for trouble. You're a glutton for punishment taking a Nissan Leaf across the country. It's going to take you 2 months to get from here to California. It ain't going to take that long. I got an adapter. And some people say it doesn't matter. The battery management, the cooling management is what's really going to slow me down. But we'll just have to find out. And it's because of you guys I'm going to be able to make this attempt. So thank you to all that have already supported me. And big thank you to people that might think about it. I don't know. But I'm going to go ahead, get in the car, get away from these mosquitoes, because I am talking and blabbing like crazy and moving my hands and talking with my hands like I'm a mobster in the Sopranos or something, just due to the mosquitoes. I will see you guys on the next one. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you hopefully from miles and miles and miles down the road. Peace, everybody.